Oh, hello. I'm Seth from Great Rivers Greenway. When I'm not hanging out in Zoom meetings or making videos, there are a few things I enjoy more than grabbing a seat right here under a tree like this majestic native red maple, and taking a few minutes to bask in the glory of nature while catching up on some essential reading. But enough about me. We're here to talk about conservation, and in this episode of Conservation at Home, we're going to learn all about the importance of native trees. Just as soon as I finish this chapter. There's no denying it, trees are awesome. They provide shade in the summer, give us a great place to tie up a hammock. They provide leaves for jumping into in the fall. But between all that, they're also a cornerstone to healthy native habitats. To find out more about the importance of trees to our native ecology, we recently checked in with Cory Knoblach, community forester for Forest ReLeaf of Missouri.
The main reason natives are so important is because we have a lot of insects and native birds and animals that depend on those native trees for the food that they provide, shelter that they provide, and essentially, the living space that those animals have to have as a home, or places to find mates, or just places to live.
At Great Rivers Greenway, we like to plant native trees wherever we can along the greenways. And you can also help native wildlife by adding native trees to your yard. But like most things, when it comes to trees, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. So before you grab your shovel and get to digging, it's important to think first about what kind of tree will suit your needs best.
What are you wanting from the bush or tree? Is it beauty? Is it aesthetics? Are you trying do you have a low spot in your yard where you want, plants to soak up water? Are you trying to, harvest food off of it? Is it a tree that's going to produce, a lot of food that you can eat?
Once your due diligence is done, you can get to planting, but safety first. Before you dig, be sure to call Dig Right and have them check to make sure that sweet spot you've chosen to fulfill your arboreal dreams is not also home to a power line or gas line, because shovels and utilities do not mix. From there, well, let's let Cory walk us through the rest.
Usually you want to dig the hole just as deep as the root ball is. So depending on how big of a container that you got your plant in is how deep you want to dig the hole. And then I usually like to have the hole twice as wide as the original diameter of the root ball itself. And that helps with root expansion outwards and gives the tree or bush or whatever you're planting more space to grow roots in.
Once your tree is planted, be sure to give it plenty of water. And to keep it healthy and thriving, Forest ReLeaf recommends making sure it gets at least 5 gallons of water per week for its first 3 years. They also recommend adding a ring of mulch around your trees to help maintain moisture, prevent weeds, and add a protective buffer against less than observant lawnmowers. And that's that. Thanks for stopping by. So until next time, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you out on the greenways again real soon. Now, where did I leave that book?